Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video on Alistair Hans for The Fear is Always Here. Today, we're reviewing the 2026 Morris Coustumes animatronic lineup. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. Guys, so it has been a while. It's been, I think, around almost 3 months it's gonna be. I've not posted in a while. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've kind of lost the favoritism, not of Halloween. I love Halloween, but of doing YouTube. But I think I'm starting to get it back loudly. And if you haven't seen already, I got my own merch. Shout out to my grandma Judy and my grandpa. And also, they had a friend that made it, so shout out to her. I don't know her name, but I own merch, which is really cool. You'll be seeing this in probably almost all my Alistair Hans videos. But we are not talking about my merch. We are now talking about the Morris Coustumes lineup, which I'm using Spirit Chats with Jax's video. This is all my first reactions because I've not seen anything yet. I don't want to see anything yet, but now I'm excited to see all my first reactions to all the animatronics. Starting in, we have, it looks like Grimstalker. This animatronic is really cool. He's a Grimstalker Scarecrow. I think everything's half off at this showing of the Morris Coustumes booth, but Grimstalker, here he is on the screen. His hands are really cool. I really like how they look like the 15-foot Scarecrow's hands, but much smaller. And he has so much good detail, especially to his face. The little patch that he has, amazing. His eyes look really creepy. They glow up red, which I don't usually like LEDs in animatronics, but this one is well deserved. It's so cool, astonishing. I really love all the aspects of his head. He has a little, looks like a knot going with a, like a, what is it? It's like a hay, little thing that's strapping his head together, which is really cool. I'm so happy they decided to add that detail. He almost looks like Peekaboo Clown, which is super cool. I think this is definitely a great animatronic. I'm gonna give it around 8 out of 10. I wish he had maybe a hat on, which is, you could always add, that's the animatronic. But this guy overall is really cool, Grimstalker Scarecrow. And now, onto the next. The next animatronic we have is called Mechanical Jack, as I see in the video. It looks like he is a reskin of the 2018, I think, Reaper's Island Jack in the Box, which I loved. I was a bit too young at that time to really understand everything with animatronics, but as I look back in the past years, that was definitely one of my favorite animatronics, even though it had a lot of some malfunctions. But Mechanical Jack is quite cool. He is going to be about $300, I think. I think everything's half price of this. I don't know for sure, but he's $190 in this. His teeth look super vicious. He looks like he's about to eat you. I really like that aspect of him. He has like a little blood going down his eyes, which it doesn't look like blood, but it's still okay. His face has lots of detail, a lot of wrinkles going down everywhere. His nose, I love that skeleton nose. And he has a little red outfit, which I do like, and the spiral red thing going down to his box really pops, and it shows the Jack in the Box feature, which this guy is quite cool. I feel like he is going to be a bit top heavy. I don't know if he moves too much. His mouth moves, which is great. But I think this guy's going to be not my favorite. I like the Scarecrow at first with his motions, with him popping out. That will definitely scare a lot of people. But if you have a carnival theme, this guy, Jack in the Box, will definitely go good in it. Now, on to the next. But holy crap, guys. This next animatronic is going to be insane. Just look at the screen right now. Oh my goodness gracious. This is huge. It's called, I don't know what it's called. It's called Finger Spider Guy. Oh my goodness. This almost looks like a top tier distortions prop or a poison prop. This is a 7 feet tall spider prop with a insane looking spider head with the 4 fangs coming out, and he has 6 eyes, all with LED, and he has huge spider webs. Spider like claws coming out of him, which is insane looking. He has cloth hanging down from him, which I don't usually like on animatronics, but it is astonishing how well they made this look for this Dr. Fanger Spider Guy. And he's holding a head, which looks like a mask, but if I do end up getting this guy, I'm gonna make it a mold so maybe it looks like it's a real head. But holy, I think if I ever see this prop, once it hits online, I might have to get him. He's going to go great with all my spiders. If you guys know my Wanda Webworth, the 9.5-foot spider that I got from Home Depot. And this guy, it's a mix with the scientist. He even has blood on his shirt, which isn't the best blood. It looks like copy, like paper. They just like printed it on him, blood, which is okay. It's fine. But this guy is huge. It looks just like a Poison Props prop. I'm going to give this guy my favorite. And he moves around too. And he's the good thing out of all of it, he's only like $300, which is an insane great price for him. This guy is definitely going to be a main attraction for a lot of the YouTubers who do haunting houses and stuff. This guy's insane looking. I'm excited to see what else Morris has to show me this year, because it is already going really good. Now, the next prop that I'm looking at, I don't know the name of it, but as you see on the screen, it's like this reindeer type creature in the forest. It kind of looks like he's from 99 Nights in the Forest, if you know what I mean. This guy, his face really doesn't look the best to me. It looks just like all plastic almost. He looks around, I want to say 7 feet tall. I do like how his hands have vines on him, and his ribcage looks like almost like a real devilish ribcage, which is a great aspect of him. But his clothes look kind of choppy. His face isn't the coolest to me. His eyes light up, which is okay, but I just don't really like this guy. He's holding a lantern. He looks like a lantern keeper, the average lantern keeper. He looks like the Phantom that I have. This guy looks like he can break very easily, and he's gonna be $250, I think. I just don't really like this prop, and I'm just gonna stop there. He just moves like that. But on to the next prop. Next we have a zombie prop, which we usually see those props usually quite a bit. But it's called Jack and Jill Zombie, which I get the aspect of it. I get the idea of it. You're trying to two zombie props in together, Jack and Jill, but they look not like brother and sister. It looks like one zombie, the same hair. I don't really get the Jack and Jill. Maybe they could have had two-headed zombie. There's no cool detail to it that really shows that it's Jack and Jill. Like, put a water bucket with them or something. But yeah, I don't really like this prop. As you know, guys, I really don't like zombie props. I'm not a huge fan of him. This guy, I don't think is a great zombie prop. Definitely not, in my opinion. I've seen better zombie props. I don't think this guy is a good prop to get if you guys are looking for zombie props. He's just moving this and saying what a zombie usually does, the weird, like, gargling noises. Then up here, I'm going to go to the next prop just quickly, and I'm only skimming the bigger props. Now, this prop is really cool. Hollow Clown. He's assumed to be 180. I don't think we can see what he does just yet, but he has huge fangs going in his body. Gives me vibes of Rick the Ratman, and he has a clown face. In this video, it doesn't show me his demo, but it says he's only about 180, about $250, I think, normal price. But I really do like this guy. It's a great idea, aspect, detail that they decided to put fangs going through his body, so it looks like it's this devilish sort of creature. And the clown's face looks kind of average. Not my favorite clown face. Maybe they could have done something more with the fangs detail going on. But I do like this prop. Hollow Clown, definitely a cool clown prop to get. I don't know, maybe you could somehow put it in a carnival. But I do like this prop. Probably my top 5 of what I've seen so far. Okay, guys, so actually, I just like this prop so much more because I just saw the demo of it. He moves around, he has the lights flashing him like it's red blood flashing in his, like, fang hollow area. And he talks and he moves and he talks about his, like, fangs going through his body. The big sharp teeth, which is, I think, I love props when they talk about, like, what's going on with them, and then maybe little, like, they're gonna do something to you, which is always a cool voice line I'm happy the companies decide to make. But this guy is explaining how his teeth's going through his body, and he's, like, flashing lights with, I love strobe effects and animatronics. They don't do that very often, and I'm happy Morris Coustumes has decided to step up their game this year, because last year was not really that great in my opinion. But this... Alright, guys, next we have a Count Dracula-like animatronic going on. He's like a skeleton going up, and it plays the, like, Dracula music with the strobe effect. Again, Morris with the strobe effect. I love that effect. Not too much to say about this prop. I'm guessing it's going to be around 80 bucks. But a really cool prop if you're trying to get some vampire action going in your haunt. It slowly comes up. You can probably change what you want in there. And flashing's going on. It comes with the coffin. Great prop. I really like to see that. Now, my last two I will be talking about is the first one really isn't my favorite. But here we have is the Time Demon. Shout out to Spirit Keeper. I'm using his clip. My friend Spirit Keeper. Go subscribe to his channel. He has great content. He already posted his video by the time I'm doing this. But Time Demon, he is huge. He looks very huge in this. I think he might be on a stool or something. But he's holding a blue hourglass that is showing like blue features like an hourglass. So I think I like this prop even more now. He has this huge face. It looks kind of plasticky, but his mouth has fangs and it's moving up and down, which we don't see too much in demon props, I'm pretty sure. And he's huge, really cool looking details and wrinkly almost, and his like horns coming out, which is insane looking. I love how this prop looks. His hands are huge. Great details on how they show their bones separate. This prop is huge. Around $200, probably gonna be around $300, I think, which is kind of sad. His clothes aren't my favorite, but I can always add some blood to it. I think this guy might go really good with Blackheart if I do decide to get him. I just love how this prop looks. He has blue LED eyes, which is not my favorite. I'm pretty sure it's blue LED eyes. Which, yeah, I can always fix maybe. Or just not have it all. I'll have flashing lights going in my haunt. This prop is really cool. I don't really like the cloth going down on him. Like I said, I don't really like that on props except for Dr. Fangor. But that's it for the Time Demon. And our last prop we have is the Eating Plant, which is going to be probably around $100. It's giving me, okay, so the movie I finally found out, it's called The Little Shop of Horrors. I've seen the play many times. It's giving me straight vibes from the plants and Little Shop of Horrors, which I do like this prop. I really like how the green, like, clothing goes down and shows different wrinkly leaves of him. The mouthing and the jaws looks kind of bad, not my favorite. It looks kind of like it can break very easily, but a good prop for around 800. I mean, not 800, 100 bucks. I think this would be a cool animatronic if you wanted to have a insect type theme. So maybe I am thinking of possibly snagging this guy, but this guy, I think it's called the Venus flytrap plant. Not my favorite. I wish they could have done more with it, maybe added a couple more heads to it. Alright everybody, that's going to be it for today's video. We are so close to 500 subscribers, so smash that like button and subscribe. Hopefully I'll be doing more videos like I used to. I know I struggled a little bit in this video of describing stuff. I have to get back into the habit of doing that. But I hope you like this video. My favorite animatronic is Dr. Fangor, which I think I might have to get. He's, as you see on the screen, so cool, so tall. This freaking, like, spider legs coming out of him fit him perfectly, and the head he's even holding. Morris, great job this year. I think you could have the potential to be one of the best Halloween animatronics companies this year. Hopefully Spirit does step up their game. But thank you so much for guys watching this video. Shout out to I think it was Spirit Chat with Jax and Spirit Keeper for the videos. And hopefully you guys like the merch. But remember, as always, stay Halloweeny.